been hoping to do this video for a while, but just haven't had a chance, and it's a response to Platastacker1, what I stack and why I stack, and obviously what my end goal is, or end game. I'll try and show a couple of these. Obviously these are the UK lunars. I do it outside, but it started to rain again, and this was the first coins that I ever picked up when I first started getting into coins, and was one of these, a Year of the Horse, which led me on to the sheep, or 1 ounce, and these are my handling coins, which I handle sort of every day, almost a little bit, and really get a good enjoyment out of it, looking at these and holding these, starting to tarnish a little bit. So I basically started off watching YouTube videos because I was interested in silver and gold, and not really being a collector of anything particularly, and so I started watching YouTube videos. And obviously, being in the UK, we have 20% VAT on silver, whereas we don't on gold. So bars and rounds and stuff can be quite expensive. I decided that I was going to buy these because the design changes every year, and they're limited mintage. I think the mintage on these is 188,000. I could be wrong, it could be 388, but I think it's 188,000. So not exactly a lot of coins. And in the UK these are capital gain tax free, but obviously I'd have to get quite a few of them to qualify for capital gains tax. So these were the first things that I picked up, semi-numismatics, because for me in the UK, as I said, they are kind of a better buy and seem to do better down the road than generics, because of the limited mintage and the design changing every year makes them more collectible. Obviously they carry slightly a bit of a premium, but quite nice coins. So that was the bullion. So I bought a few different things, and my strategy has kind of changed a little bit. And I did see a YouTube video of one of these lunar horses. Zoom out just a little bit, but obviously get these from the raw mint, and they're limited mintage, so they're a proof. But I couldn't get a hold of one of these for the price. They were going, you know, £100–120 plus for them. So first of all, I ended up picking up one of these. I picked these up from the raw mint outlet, Clanzerant coins, for picked up 2 of them for £60 each, and they were selling them at the raw mint for £82.50. They've actually put up the price now of the rooster and their other, the sheep now. They still have some at the mint. and they put it up to £85. But you can get it from Platastacker Coins for £70. But if you make a bid, I got them for 60. So that's what I did in here. So I'll just pop that out and zoom it in a little bit. So as you can see, this is obviously the proof design, and I really do like this coin over this coin. But obviously I think I paid just over £20 for the bullion, and I paid obviously 3 times the amount for this similar 1 ounce, a proof coin. And as you can see on the top here in the field, look at that, stunning, a completely different coin altogether than the so it has extra detail and is obviously minted to a higher standard. So it got me into these proof coins. So then eventually I did pick up a few horses at auction, bided my time, and ended up picking them up for anywhere between £80 and £100, because £100 was my top end on them. And I did flip a few, kind of basically sold them for £174.95 each on eBay, and they've all dried up now. So I have these. Obviously I plan to maybe get a monkey, but I'm kind of holding out now, see if I can get one cheaper than the £85 that they want for, you know, the monkey. So this is what really got me into proof coins and seeing the actual better quality. And I'm getting out of these, kind of may pick up a few, but you know, I did have 8 each of them. I've sold a few, I've got a few listed. I'll probably keep 3 or 4, put a set together for my kids, and we'll see. That's basically where I am, what followed. So yeah, so what followed was more and more semi-numismatic. Smiley elephants, you know, lunas, kookaburras. Basically anything that has kind of like limited minted design is only minted for 1 year, and then it changes. Beautiful coins. Like in here we have obviously more semi-numismatics. 2015 lunar goat. Just have one of these, but I'm not really back collecting series, just they still had them when I picked up my first order at the beginning of 2016, so not even been stacking a year yet. I don't exactly know how much that I have ounceage total, but I do buy some coins and flip them, like these lunar snakes. Plan to flip these at some point, and I really am a big fan of the Perth mint quality wise. So is Shadow Stack's one of Shadow Stack's favourite designs. Obviously this is the Lion Privy, which you know, just nice to have them. Pick these up kind of relatively cheap, and that's just basically another Lunar UK monkey. So, you know, I have quite a few kind of in here, and some Lunar horse. These are separated because some of them are better quality than others, and some I'm selling and some I'm keeping, so I'll kind of split them up at the moment. And yeah, so a 1980 Canada polar bear, which I saw one of the sellers. I was buying some other coins and it was going cheap, so I picked it up. And you know, I buy what I like. Yeah, so my end strategy, I guess, is always to be selling, to be flipping these sort of coins, 2013 or 2012s, and once they kind of rise a bit, then I sell them off and I reinvest the money in this year's kind of coins. So like I did have the Somali elephant where it was. Still got these ones in the things because they don't knock together, doesn't scratch the capsules. So I reinvest in these. Also, so yeah, I because I like the proof coins, the UK ones, I bought some more different proofs. This year's 2016 Kookaburra, which has been away, and I haven't really looked at it since I bought it. And you know, the presentation of these is just something different, kind of, you know, 3 times what you pay for the actual 2016. But the high relief is definitely a stunning coin. This one did have a couple of issues. Just around the tree, there's a little bit of frost in there, or like a, but still absolutely wonderful coins. Limited mintage, I think probably 10,000 on this one, so you know, extra quality. Obviously there's a 5 ounce, but I'm only a small guy and I can't buy everything that I want to buy, but you know, I really do like the proof coins as well now, and do understand it takes sometimes longer to sell high ticket items, but not always. Sometimes, like those UK horses, basically, you know, people are snapping them up. Some people are asking crazy money for these. As I said, this is one of my favourite coins, this one, but you know, I may sell this one if someone's willing to pay the price that I'm asking for it, because what I do is I buy these sort of items which I call high premium, and there's not many of these about, you know. 2008 Kookaburra, obviously everyone's favourite. Yeah, with a total mintage of 3,000 coins in this presentation or whatever.
but it never wants to come out. Little gold clam case, that to stop it falling out. And in here we have a gold gilded 2008 kookaburra. Absolutely stunning coin. I do like this design, and I have some of the obviously the other bullion versions, 1 ounce and 2 ounce, but if I can turn a profit on some of these items, you know, then I'll invest it back into my stack. And a lot of things I do buy to flip or intend to sell at some point, and reinvest it into my stack, which is kind of something that's really, see how it just falls out, I forgot to put that in, something that has really helped my stack to grow, selling a bit on eBay. You know, if someone wants to buy this at the price I'm selling it, then, you know, I'll sell it. If they don't want to buy it, I'll keep it, no problem, because I buy what I like. And yeah, I'd love to be able to keep everything, and I really do like this coin, but I can sell this, maybe double my money, and then I can invest it in more lower premium bullion to then hold on to till it rises, and then sell it, you know, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. And that's kind of my exit strategy, is to always be selling, to be selling on a rotational yearly basis, and then reinvesting that money into the current years to carry on the cycle. And I haven't got a lot of money. I didn't start. I put in every sort of penny I could, and still, you know, put in money to it. But every time I sell something, most things that I buy to sell, I just list them. There are some items like this item of the gold. I'm selling one of these. I'm keeping one, but I'm selling one that, you know, I'll make more than my 20% on. But generally everything else I look to make 20% plus, you know, fees on top of that and whatever. And then I got into a bit of gold. So these are just the 2 small 1/25 of an ounce gold. There we go, solar system. And do have a bit more gold, and I plan to obviously buy more gold. Gold might be a better buy in the UK than silver, but silver is poor man's gold, and it does seem to do better with a premium down the road, even though it costs quite a bit, you know, with the VAT on it. But if you get them from Germany or certain places, then you can pick up cheaper silver, and that's what I tend to do. So this video is getting a bit long, and I'd love to show you more stuff. Then we have a 1/2 ounce silver, you know, so probably the snakes, they're all for sale at some point, you know. Just pick them up, like, you know, it don't matter, 1 ounce, 2 1/2 ounces and a thing, you know, they're not going to go down in money. As time goes by, they're only going to go up, you know. And yeah, I mean, I've not got hundreds of them. I've got like 2 and 3 of something, you know. There we have a gold gilded snake. And I tend not to obviously collect sets. The kookaburra we've seen. I know we haven't seen that kookaburra. So this one's a 2012 high relief kookaburra. So, you know, this one is obviously listed for sale as well. You know, and I said I just look to make 20%. So it's not as if I'm asking the world, but every time I sell, you know, thinking the big picture, if I sell £1,000, or well, it's not really what I sell, it's what I buy it for. So if I buy £1,000 worth of stuff and I sell the £1,000 worth of stuff, I get £1,200 back. So then I can spend £1,200 on more stuff. Then I get an extra £240 the next time I sell £1,000 worth of, well, 1,000, worth of stuff. So you can see how it adds to my pot and adds to my buying power. And without that, I don't think I'd be anywhere near where I am now. And hope to get the rest of my stuff out that I've got. Another few things about. I had a few things I've sold recently, high premium items, and I've bought low premium, but not really low premium. But for me, low premium I call this semi-numismatic bullion. And I do like bars and poured silver and stuff, but it just makes no sense or logic really to me to buy it because of the extra 20% tax on it, and I can get this stuff basically with only about 7% tax. So, you know, it's one of those things that 13% every time. You know, also I used to buy kind of like a couple of coins at a time, or one coin, or, you know, obviously when you buy in from Silver to Go with the shipping, you have to buy so many to make it cheaper. But I've decided now maybe to make one purchase a month, or one every 3 months, depending. I mean, it's one of those issues. It's, you can go on for hours and hours of what's best, but what's best for you, working out what's best for you, is definitely the best way to go. And buy what you like. You know, obviously I'm getting out of these due to the quality, really. You know, it's kind of high premium bullion, but the quality of them isn't that great when they come, because they come in tubes, and by the time you get them, they've all got little scratches or milk spots or something, imperfections or whatever. And yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, fair enough. But semi-numismatic value, and for holding on to the coins later, say you bought these, put them away for 4 years, got them out, then find out they're all spotted and whatever, then you know, you're going to have to sell them for basically a lower price than you would if they were in pristine condition, like the Perth Mint coins. Virtually, I'm not saying Perth Mint coins don't have issues, because I have had a few slight issues, but all in all, they're reliable. You buy them, they come in capsules, you put them away, store them, and, you know, easy money down the road. Never mind the shit hits the fan scenario, which I was going to do, you know, outside, but it started to rain. with me pop-up little tent, and yeah, so I know it's a bit of a long one, but thanks for watching. I'll try and edit it down as much as I can. We'll see. But obviously, you know, things are going quite well. So see you all later. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just carry on stacking. Whatever it is, it don't matter. You decide. You know, you can listen to other people, follow them, do what they're, or people with bigger stacks and think, oh, look, he's buying all that stuff. Well, you know, aspire to become that. You know, this is what I'm trying to do, trying to better myself. That's why I stack. Because, you know, I'm into geopolitical news and stuff like that, and have been for quite a while. And I'm not going to bore everyone with my views, but, you know, one day, who knows what will happen. So you need to be prepared for all eventualities, in a sense. And, you know, whether that's food for winter or food for, you know, just when you lose your job and you haven't got that income coming, and what can you do? You know, just think about, you know, not doing too much, just doing what you can do. Doesn't have to be a big thing, can be a small thing. I bought, as I said, I have a big tent that, you know, it's good. But I bought a little pop-up tent too, because I can't carry that big tent by foot. It's too heavy. But I can carry the little pop-up tent, and that little pop-up tent, that may save my life one day if I need it. If I'm somewhere and something happens, you've got it there. So, you know, you can carry it with you. That's the thing about silver. I can't carry all my silver. I mean, this one's like heavy, man. You know, I don't know how much is in there, but it's quite a bit. And it's heavy. It is heavy. And that's the beauty of gold. People overlook the beauty of gold. And my gold is so small, it can stash anywhere. I can put it in like a little hole in the wall. No one would even know it was there, because it's that small. Whereas silver takes up a lot of space. And if you do have to go somewhere by foot, then you ain't going to be able to carry your silver stash with you. You're going to have to leave it behind. So I convert some of my silver from my profit and stuff into gold also, because it's better to be diverse as you can and have a little bit of everything, different things, you know. Don't want all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So yeah, some days I can't stop going on about it, you know. And who knows, the scenario could be closer than we all think. It could be 40 years away. No one knows. This is the thing. But I do know that this stuff is a hedge against inflation. So say these cost £20 each. So that's £60. What can I buy with £60? I can fill my tank up in my car with fuel for £60, say. Okay, today. Yeah. So in 10 years, it may cost £100 to fill up my car. Yeah, £100. So you would think I would need 5 of these, £20 each. Yeah, £100. No, because these are now worth £100. £33.33333 each. That's the way inflation works. That's the value of this. Investment, whatever, you can speculate, but this is guaranteed. Guaranteed. So if you've got 100 grand sitting in your bank, you've got to be crazy. You should have it sitting in these, but not particularly these. Gold. If you've got that much, I'd invest it in gold. That's what I'd say. I wouldn't mess around with silver, you know, due to its lack of portability. You know, and if you ain't got your hands on it, you don't own it, you know. And yeah, so that's my response, you know, to Platastacker, and happy stacking.